Nothing. Hello and welcome back to NSUSpartans.com. Ross Gordon joined by Miguel Davis and Jamel Fuentes, who was named the Spartan Partners postgame player of the game today. Jamel, first of all, good win for the team. As we talk a little bit about how this game unfolded. First, I'll start with Miguel, Miguel, in the first half, the Spartans ran out to a little bit of lead. Bethune-Cookman at the end of the first half showed a little momentum going into the break, only trailed by 5 at the break.
Definitely. And one thing we were expecting to see, or me personally, I was expecting to see, was the height advantage being utilized a little bit more. But I tell you what, the Wildcats, they were real feisty. Their 2 lead scorers, like I said, they were 6 feet and 5'9", but it didn't really seem to really be a major factor, that height advantage that the Spartans had today, Ross.
Norfolk State has had games like this over the last couple of weeks where it's been tough, nip and tuck down the stretch. Tonight they had to pull one out again and down the stretch where it looked like it could go either way. And again, those are the kind of games that championship teams are built off of. Let's talk a little bit about how the Spartans down the stretch won this game by hitting some timely 3-pointers after Bethune-Cookman came back and hit some 3-pointers of their own, and also some second chance opportunities.
Definitely. And I was talking with Fuentes before this, and he was telling me, you know, they really don't like to be in a situation that tight, still being undefeated in conference. But you're absolutely right. They came up with some critical shots when it was needed, and that's what's important. Sometimes you don't always get that win in a pretty way, but as long as you win, and then that's what Fuentes and his fellow Spartans did tonight, Ross.
Back-to-back games where Pretty was not the – probably 3 games in a row where Pretty was not the way we're going to win the game. But again, against a tough Bethune-Cookman team where Adrian Coleman didn't have his best game. You look at Pendarvis Williams, he wasn't on the floor in the middle of the game when things got tight. Talk a little bit about this game as a whole, because it seemed like a tale of 2 halves, and Bethune-Cookman was a team that was game and came in ready to play.
Bethune-Cookman was definitely game, and they were definitely ready to play. I think I'm happy with the win, but I'm not happy the way the game went. I think it was sluggish. I think we didn't have control, and I think the ball just bounced our way today, and I don't think we can afford those kind of efforts. Of course, it's good to be undefeated, and I'm glad we're on the opposite end of this and we win the game, but I mean, that's not the way you're supposed to win, especially not if you're expecting to be a champion. And I know that we have the potential to be champions, and I know what it takes, and that's not the effort that we need.
And Fuentes, like I said a little bit earlier too when we were talking, it's a good lesson learned because you got the win. You know, you kind of just feel the same way if it was a loss, but hey, it's not a loss, it's a win. But you guys, I think it was a little humbling for you, and I'm sure you're going to take that into your approach going into Monday.
Definitely, I agree. That's the perfect word for it, humbling. I think this humbled us, and we need to understand that we need to put in a little more work. Maybe we thought that we were doing a little more than what we actually were, and this gave us a reality check that we need to get it together, because MEAC is right around the corner, and you never want to be the team that's undefeated in the regular conference and then you get a bad upset and things just don't go your way. So I mean, we got to fix things quickly, but I think we got a good group and we all buy in and we all understand. Everybody feels the same way I feel, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get the job done and then take care of what we need to so that next game won't be as sluggish.
Let's talk about the big play down the stretch. We're tied at 59. Shot went up, didn't go. You came down the middle of the lane, got the offensive rebound, laid it up in traffic to give the Spartans a 2-point lead at 61-59. Let's talk a little bit about that play as a whole, because it seemed like it could have gone either way for both teams, and it just seemed as if the ball was laying in the middle of the floor, who's going to get it, and we came up with the basketball. Talk a little bit about what you saw and what was going on that play.
Actually, I just tried to push the ball and advance it because I seen Brandon Good and Malcolm Hawkins. Malcolm Hawkins is a good penetrator, and he's a pretty solid passer, so I felt like he could make a play. But once he didn't go initially, I tried to go get the ball back. And me kind of knowing Hawk, I seen in his eyes that he really wasn't about to let go of the ball. So when I seen he put the shot up, I seen that it was kind of a short shot and that I could possibly go get it. And like I've been saying, our coach has been emphasizing that the guards rebound more, whether it be offensive or defensive. And I seen the shot went up. I seen it was nobody around me and that I could go get the ball. And I just made a 50-50 play, went to go get the ball and put it in the basket. And I'm just thankful that we got out of here with this W.
Now, again, we are 2 games away from, actually 1 game away from clinching a first seed in the tournament. How difficult is it to not think about that 1 game and really just think about the 2 games coming up? Because I know everybody wants to win the regular season championship as much as they want to win the conference championship tournament. But how hard is it not to think about what's going on right now?
Well, actually, what's funny about that is I had no idea that we needed one more game just to clinch. Like, our coaches don't really allow us to, like, dwell on stuff like that. Like, not even being undefeated. Like, we really don't speak on it. Like, we really don't dwell on it. Like, we're on a mission, and the mission is never complete. Like, it's not complete. We still have plenty more games to play, and I'm saying it's still time. It's still time. I mean, we ain't get awarded our rings or the MEAC championship yet. So, I mean, everything else is cool, but it really means nothing yet.
And Fuentes, I actually believe that, because just seeing you guys' composure out there and just seeing how all of you just play together as a team, there's not just a one-man show anytime out here, anytime anybody just steps up. And today you were definitely one of those key players to step up and give you the victory today. And I can just tell by you guys' composure, you come out there and treat every week just like a brand new week and every team like a brand new team.
Absolutely. That's one thing that we definitely do. Our coaches emphasize it, and we do. I mean, and as far as everybody, different players step up every game, this is a team that, honestly, we probably have too much talent. You wouldn't even know with some of the players that we have what their capabilities are. This team is full with talent. So it's like, I mean, when anybody gets out there and they get the time, I mean, anybody's liable to step up and make plays. And today it was just me.
Norfolk State improves to 19-10 overall, 14-0 in conference. Bethune-Cookman falls to 12-17 overall, 7-7 in conference play. The Spartans win tonight, 62-61. Hold on for a big victory here at Joe Eccles Hall. They return home on Monday night to take on FAMU. For Miguel Davis and Jamel Fuentes, I'm Ross Gordon. Thank you for watching NSUSpartans.com.